Stand with your feet hip-width apart. And on an in-breath, raise the arms skyward. And on the exhale, bring the palms towards earth for a sense of grounding. Exhale, right palm presses towards earth while the left palm presses skyward. And as you continue to breathe, turn your head to face toward the right hand without straining the neck. Take several slow, peaceful breaths. Then gently turn to face skyward towards the left hand. On your next inhale, change arms. Then exhale as the right palm presses into the sky and the left hand toward earth. Face down towards your left hand and breathe. And then turning to face skyward toward the opposite hand. On an in-breath, transition the arms, floating the opposite hand skyward and facing down towards earth, towards the other palm. And now facing skyward toward the other hand. On your next exhale, lower both arms down, and on an in-breath, raise them up at the elbow. Exhale. Slowly bring hands down towards earth for grounding. And we will transition now to our seated practice. I invite you to sit toward the front edge of your chair and crossing one knee on top of the other, and place the hand opposite of that top knee on it, and gently turn in the direction opposite of your hand that's on top. So looking over the shoulder, and bring your awareness to the lower belly. Take a beautiful inhalation, and on your next exhalation, draw the navel towards the spine and up slightly as you continue to exhale until you can't anymore, and then breathe in. And now resume normal breathing. We're shifting from that shallower chest breathing to a healthier lower belly breathing. So let's do that one more time. Breathing in, and on the exhale, bring navel towards the spine and up slightly. Continuing to exhale until you can't anymore, and then breathe in. Keep your awareness there in the lower belly as you resume normal breathing. We'll now face front and uncross the legs. Take a moment to notice any shifts in breath rate and in mind state. We'll face the other direction now. Other knee comes on top, and look over the opposite shoulder. We'll continue to, with a slower breath, bring navel towards spine and up slightly on the exhale, but without holding the breath this time. We'll let the gaze rest on the breath in the lower belly as the perch. This practice again calms the sympathetic nervous system. We'll face forward now. We'll bring both feet back to earth. Check in with mind state. See if there's a sense of calming, a slowing down of the breath rate. As we now prepare for our seated breath meditation practice. We'll sit tall in a dignified posture. Eyes can be closed or the gaze lowered. Hands resting on the thighs. Collarbones up. Shoulder blades back. Heart vibrant. And we'll continue our approach and intention of a relaxed, kind, spacious awareness. We will use as an anchor the breath for this meditation. Watching it flow in and flow out. Keeping an inward smile. Noticing the spaces in between the breaths. And when, like a wild bird in flight, you notice your mind wandering or hooked by a thought without self-reproach or judgment, return to perch your awareness in the space between the thoughts, between the breaths, with kindness. When noticing the mind wander, practicing kindness as you relax, soften, inwardly smile, and return your awareness to anchor on the breath, on the spaces between the thoughts, between the breaths as your perch. If the mind is too wild and restless, you can always add for support awareness upon the sensation of your hands against the thighs as a perch. Being aware of awareness itself. So if you notice when your mind is like a wild bird in flight, it's a good thing. You're aware that your mind has wandered, and you bring it back so that it can perch on the space in between the breaths and the thoughts as you soften, anchoring your awareness on the breath, and if you need to, upon the hands, resting ever so gently. For the last few moments, I invite you to continue your practice with eyes open. We keep an inner gaze upon the breath, and with an intention of having a soft, kind, open awareness. Simultaneously seeing and sensing all around you while keeping about 30 to 40% of your awareness upon the breath, flowing in and flowing out. As you do so, quietly setting an intention for your day. The intention of returning your awareness to anchor on the breath or hands resting on thighs as a perch when you notice yourself hooked by a thought or clinging. Palms together now in front of heart center. Dedicating your practice to your higher self, to all people and beings. May you have peace.